Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Monday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. We are a little late out of the gate this morning. We had some technical issues, which we sorted out. We'll still get about an hour to an hour and a half with each other. Today, I have with me the energy of my guardian angel, John, who wants to talk about the concept of suddenly awakening. This is something that's happening with everybody around the planet, whether they're aware of it or not. It doesn't matter whether or not you believe in angels or God or not. There is a process called ascension that is well underway right now. Welcome. Today is a brand new day, and this is a brand new moment. Remember that. It's always like that. Every moment is brand new. When John came to me this morning, he said it was really important that people understand this process of suddenly awakening. There's many different versions of it, he says. Some of the versions are like you go to college or you go to university, you get your degree, you spent years studying your ass off, learning all this knowledge and information, and there's no work available for you. And suddenly you've got all this student debt, and suddenly you're going, what happened? That's suddenly waking up. Another example of suddenly waking up is you realize your life the way it is not fulfilling and satisfying. And you need a big change and you just don't know what or how to make those changes. That's another example of suddenly waking up. You realize that the people, the things, and the places you are and doing are not fulfilling or satisfying. This is suddenly waking up. And there are approximately 2 billion of the 8 billion people on this planet that are suddenly waking up right now, and they're not sure of what to do. They're insecure, they're afraid, they're anxious, they're not certain what to turn to. They don't know who to listen to because their politicians are lying. Their educational system didn't educate them the way they thought it would. They didn't get a millionaire's job at the end of their degree. In fact, many people are finding out that they're not getting what they were promised to get if they were to follow the rules, right? Go to school, study real hard. Same with relationships. A lot of people, women and men, are waking up. Women are fighting for their careers and they're getting their effort and making their careers happen. And suddenly they're finding themselves not being able to get a partner, not being able to settle down. Some of them not even being able to have children. That's suddenly waking up. Men finding that women are objectifying them, that are wanting them just for their money, and men being disillusioned. That is suddenly waking up. Now, this process of suddenly awakening forces a review of everything you think you know about who you believe you are and what you believe about life. And keep in mind, there are 2 billion people in this process of suddenly waking right now. As a result of this suddenly waking, people are going into fear, anger, judgment, guilt, shame, having a crisis with their identities, about who they are or who they're not, having a confusion about their preference of physical manifestation. All of these things are examples of suddenly awakening. I'm hoping on YouTube you should be able to hear me now. There was an update on Firefox that created a problem. Yes, I will. So this process of suddenly awakening is a very intimately important and profound event in all of our lives. It must be viewed for what it really is, an opportunity to get connected to your divinity, for you to get completely connected to your divinity. And I'm just going to find out what's going on here. There we are. Just going to close off a couple of windows here. There we go. So this process of awakening to your divinity, what does that mean, suddenly awakening? Suddenly awakening means you begin a process of evaluating what is in your mind. Now, I want to tell you something about John. 44 years ago, I was standing on a bridge. I was going to jump off a bridge and end my life. And my guardian angel, John, came to me for the very first time and he said, stop. I was standing on the edge of a bridge called the Bloor Viaduct in Toronto, about to jump 180 feet down to my death. And he said, stop, get down, go to the payphone and call this man. He'll help you. And I did exactly that. And the man helped me and it completely changed my life. But where I was really confused, I did not know who I was. I was just so confused about my identity at that time. I was given a book to read, and I read that book, and in that book, it gave me a profound thought that the question for humans isn't to be or not to be. The questions for human is to think or not to think. I was 20 years old when I read that line. It's an excerpt of a book called Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. Highly recommend the book. In this book, when that statement was made, I realized to think or not to think. I was age 20, and I didn't realize I had never thought my own thoughts. All the thoughts that were in my mind by age 20 were from television, from news, from radio, from my parents, from my teachers, from my friends. I had no thoughts of my own. There was no original thinking in my own mind. I did not even have a sense of who I was. I believed I was what my mom told me I was. I believed I was what the teachers told me they were. They said I was great potential, but that's all I'd ever mount up to. I was given all these ideas about who I was supposed to be by the environment. And when John had me go to that man and had that book put in my hands, I began to evaluate, what are my thoughts? What thoughts do I want to think? Now, this process of suddenly awakening, where you feel completely disillusioned with life, this is your opportunity to begin to awaken, to break the mold of your programmed identity. That is the personality that you've been given and furnished by the world. And believe me, the personality you have has been given to you by the world. Most humans have not chosen their own personality. It was given to you by your environment. And only through a process of conscious and deliberate self-reflection and evaluation can you begin to reclaim your own consciousness, your own identity, to build a personality that you can be delighted in living in, instead of the personality that's been provided for you exclusively by the environment. Now, that does not mean that there are not many great ideas and beliefs and suggestions about who you might be from the environment that could be supportive for you. What I'm simply illustrating is that you have the opportunity at this point in your life to begin to build a personality of your own that represents who you truly want to be and how you truly want to feel inside your physical body. As the thoughts and ideas and beliefs that you hold on to, the thoughts, the ideas, and the beliefs that you hold on to form the basis of what you call your personality, something that you need to be the orchestrator of. You should not be subjective to your personality. Your personality needs to be subjective to you. In other words, that you direct and articulate what thoughts will be thought in your mind, what thoughts you will allow in your mind. Now, this process of suddenly awakening can be very difficult for some and less difficult for others. If you've been fortunate enough to have been given a personality structure which is more positive than negative, then it will be a little easier for you. But if you've been raised in an environment where there's great poverty or suffering or self-judgment or self-deprecation, where you were viewed not in a very good light by those around you, then you will have a little more difficulty in recreating your personality. But it is far from impossible. It is quite actually exciting and delighting when you begin the process of evaluating what thoughts you have in your mind, considering where did your thoughts come from, because some of those thoughts may have come from people and places and even television shows and movies that may not serve your creative process in this physical dimension. When I came to William on that bridge, he had no original ideas of his own. He was bound by what he was conditioned to believe he was, and at that point he believed that he was worthless, which is why he found himself on the edge of a bridge, needing me to speak to him, to say, get down off there and go and call this phone number. This man will help you. Now, we cannot necessarily reach all of you in the same fashion, but you must come to the point where you begin the evaluative process in your own mind, lest you be stuck with the information that has been provided for you by the environment without your proper reasoning applied to it. Information, ideas, and beliefs need to be beneficent for you. They need to take into consideration who you are, and you need to take in consideration which thoughts strengthen and empower you to feel in alignment with who you truly are. And who are you truly? One of the things I know, and many other associates of mine understand, is that you are a divine function of love by nature. By nature, you are a divine function of love. Your environmental conditioning may not have provided you with that consideration, but we're providing it here for you right now. If you are a divine manifestation of love, then what does something that is divine, which you can consider the word divine as that which is ultimately good relative to that which is ultimately not so good? And what thoughts, ideas, and beliefs would you consider to be divine or good? What are the thoughts that you could think that would be beneficent and constructive in the process of you rebuilding a personality that may not be exactly what you need right now? Choose to consider thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that you would like to have in your mind, and be willing to disregard or release from your mind those thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that do not serve you in becoming what you are here. If you were to be satisfied with the thoughts, the beliefs, and the ideas that the environment has given you, if you were to be truly satisfied, then you would be truly satisfied. For those of you that are suddenly awakening and saying, oh my gosh, my life is not what I want it to be. This is nothing what I expected. You have been given information, ideas, and beliefs that go against what your true nature is. You may have been convinced to do this instead of doing that. You may have been convinced to think this instead of thinking that. And much of what you have around you is not loaning itself to liberating you to freedom, not liberating you to creative individual choices. Much of what you have is a cookie cutter system of education that restricts so many of you to limiting ideas and beliefs that do not allow you to fully exercise your divinity. But in the simplest beginning point of suddenly awakening, you must begin the process of evaluation, of becoming the observer of your own mind. To become the observer of your own mind and the thoughts that are occurring within that system. Most of what is occurring in your mind was given to your mind by your environment. And if you find yourself upset and frustrated by life, it is because you are in conflict with ideas that are in conflict with who you truly are. You must pull away from all the external sources and go within yourself. A process of evaluation must be undertaken where you examine your thinking mind, where you say to the thinking mind, this thought is good for me. This thought is not good for me. This belief is good for me. This belief is not good for me. This action is good for me. This action is not good for me. This evaluative process must begin to unfold, especially now with these extra energies coming into this physical dimension. For all of you right now, you are all being forced to suddenly awaken, whether you know it or not. You are being given much extra energy to elevate your consciousness to its highest potential, or to bring your energy and consciousness down to its lower possible denominator that you can in this physical dimension. The baser elements of sensuality and sensationalized senses becoming the example of that. Many of you are simply running amok and grabbing and taking what you want to take without due regard for any of the proper elements of your consciousness, not realizing that things do not define you. You define you. Things will never define you. You can have as much clothing and as much money as you want. They will never define you. They can put on a beautiful facade, but things will never define you. You must define you. You must begin the process of sculpting and cultivating the function of your mind. You must begin that process. There is no other individual on this planet who can do this for you. There are individuals, if you seek them out, that can guide you and assist you in evaluating thoughts, but be very careful whom you would choose to be a guide for you in terms of information and knowledge that would truly, in all regard, elevate you up to your highest expression of yourself. And there are many individuals in this dimension emerging on the world scene to be seen and heard by you, to give you an opportunity to evaluate new beliefs, new ideas, new considerations outside the framework of the conditioning that many of you have found yourself boxed in by, because many of you are indeed boxed in by what you've been conditioned to believe by the environments in which you have found your body living, moving, and being. But this evaluative process must be initiated by you. You must initiate this evaluative process in order to find the freedom that is naturally yours, but comes with the effort of your own consciousness being exercised in a proper and efficient manner. This must be consciously done. You must consciously choose to restructure your thinking mind to meet the criteria of what you believe is truly good, righteous. And you cannot ignore the reality that there are some beliefs that will cause certain actions and therefore certain experiences in your life. And the beliefs that are beneficent for you, that is, beliefs that are good for you, will be good for you. Beliefs that are in conflict with your nature will create conflict for you. Any belief that is in conflict with your nature, which is love, will create difficulty for you. Any belief which is in conflict with your true nature, which is love, will cause you difficulty. Which makes this whole discussion very simple, does it not? It makes it very simple to consider that you can simply begin this process if you are suddenly awakening. As I've already described, there are many of you suddenly awakening, and it is time now to begin to evaluate your thoughts, your mind, your memories, and how they affect and impact you. Learn how to shift and change and moderate your own energy, as your energy is the substance of what you call emotion. The emotion is the product of thoughts and images and ideas that become the functional energy that makes your body behave in certain ways and causes very specific situations to occur in your material world. You are suddenly awakening if you are feeling confused and uncertain, because the beliefs and ideas that you harbor in your mind are in conflict with your true nature. Your true nature is love. Anything in conflict with love will be fairly recognizable, as you will feel anxious, you will feel uncomfortable, you'll feel nervous if what you are doing is in conflict with your nature. If you are listening to certain things, observing certain things that are not in alignment with your nature, you will feel uncomfortable. Take some of your so-called entertainment and these things of entertainment that put you in states of fear and sadness and anger. You are manipulated by things outside of yourself, and this takes all of your power away from you. This is not being awake, this is being asleep. And so you have this wonderful opportunity to waken yourself up. You have this wonderful time and this beautiful energy coming into this physical dimension that will facilitate an acceleration of your elevation from fear to love, which is the spectrum of consciousness through which you are transitioning yourself now, going from fear to love. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, all of these levels of your being are being energized right now by these elements of energy coming into this physical dimension. Particularly in these next few years, you will find this more so. But I want to encourage you that no matter your unique situation, it is not only easy once you get the ball rolling, once you begin to realize, wait a minute, this thought is not my thought. This thought was given to me by these books. This thought was given to me by my mom. This thought was given to me by my teachers. This thought was given to me by television. This thought was given to me by the news. You must begin to question where your thoughts originated, and are they thoughts that are really beneficent to you? Are they thoughts that are really good for you? Be very mindful When I came to William this morning, it was quite simply to point out to you that many of you are suddenly awakening and finding yourself in situations that are uncertain and difficult for some of you. This is not your true nature, but it is certainly the opportunity you face to begin to evaluate what are the beliefs and ideas that have contributed to my existing situation. From where did I get these beliefs and how can I correct them? You can begin that internal process. Where did this fear I have come from? Where did this anger I have come from? What are the thoughts behind it? You begin this evaluative process and begin to change and alter what you hold in your mind. Because when you begin to change and alter what you hold in your mind, you will begin to change and alter the energy that goes through your body, constructing your experiences as energy that goes through your body in the form of emotion, whether it is good or not so good emotion, is constructing your experiences right now. Even here, now, you are constructing experiences by the nature and quality of the thoughts and emotions that you harbor in your mind. There are many different places and spaces and times that you can begin to learn how to change your thinking mind, how to change your emotional energy, how to get liberated from unnecessary suffering. You did not come into this world to suffer. You came into this world to create. That is the function of your nature, creation. Creation is the function of your nature. Love is its primary driving force. You are love. You are a manifestation of love. I want to say, John has been with me for 44 years when he first made himself conscious to me. And I got to tell you, it's a very interesting way of life when you realize you do not have to depend solely upon the world for guidance and information. You can connect to your guides, your angels, the ascended masters. You are not alone in this physical dimension, although a lot of you are feeling like you're isolated and by yourselves because there aren't a lot of people that might think the way you need them to think around you, but you need to learn to manage your own mind. Anyway, I want to say thanks to John for being present with us today. As I said, I would have been just a splat on a highway if it hadn't been for him. You're not alone, no matter where you are. You are not alone. You have guides, you have angels, you have beings that will listen to you and guide you if you're open and receptive to hearing. You might even find yourself have been drawn to this station because there's information that you hear here through this communication. But for whatever reason, you are receiving what you need to receive when you request it, if you're aware and awake enough. And again, we're seeing more and more people getting batshit crazy around the world because they're waking up to this mind that does not serve them and the fear that there's not enough. I mean, this is ridiculous. We live on a planet of such profound abundance. Drive through the countryside. Drive through the countryside and look at how much land there is. Why does not everybody have land in this world? Why do we not have a home for everybody? Why are not people having places they can live? There's lots of space, but then there's not lots of people that want to take the initiative to build, right? Then there's this thing called effort and creation and community. And we're having difficulty with that as a species. Anyway, we are normally live here. We are normally live. Hi, guys. Yeah, start meditation. Thank you so much for saying that. What are some of the exercises to really let go when one finds it has been trapped when you went? Okay, so somebody's asking here, if you've been stuck in your emotions and your mind for a long time in your internal pain and suffering because of what's happened to you, are there things you can do to begin to release yourself, to move yourself out of those old emotions? And I'll say, yes, absolutely. We are fortunate enough that my guardian angels and the ascended masters came to us and gave us these programs to create that are they say these are the simplest, most easiest mechanisms for liberating yourself from old thoughts, old memories, and old emotions. In our upcoming Masterclass 102, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and look at the description in Masterclass 102, where you learn how to release old emotions from your mind and body. Learn to alter and change the thinking process in your mind. That is the thoughts that you've got going on, and how to change your thoughts. Learn the fundamental and rudimentary steps of meditation, where you can begin to gain authority again over your mind and body, instead of the world having authority over what you think and what you say and what you do, your friends or your television shows. Our Masterclass 102 puts you back in the driver's seat of your own life. And these are really easy to follow, a 3-week program that allows you to connect to your own consciousness and reclaim the authority that you're designed by nature to have over your thoughts and your body. You are designed by nature to have authority over your thoughts, your emotions, and your body. But there's some things that you might need to learn to do to reclaim that authority, because the world has taken that authority away from most people. The vast majority of people on the planet cannot think or reason. They're simply following what they've been told to believe and follow. As a result, more and more people are feeling disconnected from themselves. More and more people are feeling anxious and nervous and afraid, because they don't know who they are anymore. And what they've been told to believe is in conflict with who they are. That you should attack or blame or start a war. That's not in alignment with who you are. If your fundamental foundation for being in this existence of life, if your foundation is love, but you've been building fear on top of that, it's not going to help you. Sign up for our Masterclass 102 and learn the simple, easy to follow processes for liberating yourself from old emotions, old memories, re-articulating the way your mind and body will work for you, instead of you feeling like you're struggling inside it, that you have no control over it. You are designed by nature to be the master of your mind and the master of your thoughts and the master of your emotions. And you can learn those fundamental, simple, easy to follow steps. They're not difficult. You're working in a secure, private environment where you get a chance to work with other individuals who are awakening suddenly as well, because this is the time of ascension right now. That's what awakening is. It's where we ascend our energy up in a positive way, or we ascend our energy up in a negative way. And you can see clearly there's a lot of negative energy ascension and there's a lot of positive energy ascension. You want to engage in a learning environment where you can easily and effectively work with other people at elevating your consciousness up in a very easy to follow system. Somebody's saying, nobody does. Question: I've been crying and thinking of my late son today. Is there any message for me? Wow, Drusilla. Yes, let me just tune in here. He's you're going to feel him shadowing you for a while. By shadowing you, it means his energy is going to be hanging over your right side. He wants you to know, he needs you to know that he is okay. He needs you to know that he is okay. I don't know why, but he's holding a picture of a 4-leaf clover up. He's holding a 4-leaf clover up. He says, you know what that means to him, the 4-leaf clover. Let us know in the comment section what that means to you, Drusilla. Start meditation. Yes, very important. Somebody's saying here on TikTok, start meditation. Good morning, Joy. How you doing? Hi, guys. Does my brother who passed have a message for me? Yes, move on. He's trying to push you forward. He wants you to embrace your life fully. He wants you to embrace your life fully. He's been pushing you. There's been some strange events happening around you. He's trying to get you to move forward. He wants you to put yourself fully into the love of your life, to being the love that is your natural state. He wants you to move into that dimension. Wonderful. How we go. Um, yeah, somebody's saying here on that's right. Someone says, "Can you please give me a message from my spirit guides?" Yes, green. Go green today. Eat green today. Eat green food today. Lots of green food today. I'm getting really strongly for you. Cucumbers will be really beneficial for you today. Like fresh, raw cucumbers. Peel them, eat them raw. They'll be really good. That green food energy will be really good for you today. Really good. Um, yeah, this is real and live, Donman. This is real. Hi, guys. Yeah, think about it. You're welcome, Drusilla. Hi, William. Is there any message for me? Thanks. Uh, Ian, keep speaking. I'm being told keep speaking. Don't stop speaking. We got somebody who's requesting to come join me live. So I'm going to bring somebody on here on TikTok. Let's see. If you're going to come live and request an invitation, please have a question, a consideration, or a request for healing, but bring something that you want. Keep it short and brief because we want to be fair to people that are here. So let's see what we got. Who's requesting to join? Oh, they rescinded their request. Okay, that's all right. For those of you that are on TikTok or on YouTube, here I'm going to copy a link. I'm going to post a link in YouTube and Facebook. I believe you guys will get this link. And if you want to come on live and ask a question, have a consideration, or want to experience a healing either emotionally, mentally, or physically, or connect your guides or angels, you can use that link. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for that super chat, Silly. All right, lots of questions here. Any message from my daughter, please, please. She just, yes. I'm just being shown the image of a child upon your lap, snuggled right in close to you, saying, "Thank you for your love, Mama. Thank you for your love." She wants you to feel her presence energetically in front of you, like literally in front of you, like close your eyes, feel it. She wants you to feel her presence right now. And whatever way you can, sense and feel that energy of her. Okay? Wonderful. Wow, thank you so much. Hi guys, good morning. Yeah, we got off a little bit late of a start today. There's so much, I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but right now there's this wave of energy hitting the planet now. Science calls it a CME, but it contains many things: X-rays, gamma rays, cosmic rays, high protons, high energy protons. It contains all kinds of energy that's altering and changing life on this planet. Our DNA, our psychology, both humans and other life forms on this planet, on the different dimensional spectrums that these frequencies affect. Everything is being changed on this planet right now. Everything and everyone, including you. And you've got a choice here. You can get in alignment with this energy because the energy is very precise in how it will affect things. If your mind is predominantly positive, then this energy will affect you in a predominantly positive way. If your mind is predominantly negative, this energy will affect you in a predominantly negative way. But that doesn't mean that you can't quiet your mind down, align yourself to a vibrational feeling of love, and receive these energies and have them elevate your love frequency up instead of the fear energy up, because we're seeing both happen right now on the planet. People and politicians, leaders everywhere are either being raised in a negative way or raised in a positive way. It depends on what you hold in your house. And your house is your physical body and your mind. If you hold more love in your heart and mind, then that will be amplified. If you're holding more fear and uncertainty in your mind, then that will be amplified. And that does not mean that you cannot affect and change how you will be affected. Learning the simple primary steps to meditation can go a long way to helping you to manage these incoming energies so that you're not getting thrown out of sorts, because I'm certainly feeling it in a huge way. And having to be aware of those emotions inside you that you perceive as low vibrational, fear and anxiousness, any of these emotions, in the last analysis, they're just energy, and you can change energy from one state to another. So you could sense or feel your fear, and you can engage your fear with an intention of love, and you literally change the fear from one state into another, because energy can't be created or destroyed. Emotion can't be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one state into another. And so learning how to harness the power of all your energy, whether it's fear, anger, guilt, shame, you can use that energy constructively. You can change it from one state into another. Learning the function, the basic fundamental process for meditation will be very beneficial for you at this time. And again, we teach some of those techniques here, but we do that in our Masterclass 102. It's a requirement to learn the foundational steps of meditation in our Masterclass 102. Come and join us. Go sign up today for that class. And you will, I guarantee that you will find peace that you didn't know you possessed inside you, that you will find that you are not only going to be able to find a peace like that within you, but that you are the peace within you, that your true nature is love. And when you begin to take responsibility for what your mind thinks and what your emotions, how your emotions work, you'll restore yourself to that love, because you'll have the knowledge and the experience in a learning environment that will instruct you on how to do that simply and easily. Thank you. Don is saying, I have a belief, but would love a personal message. This is from Don on Facebook. Hi, Don. Glad you're able to join us today. Don, you need to go out. For starters, you need to go out and the sound. Okay, you need to two things. There's a whole bunch of stuff flooding in all at once here. I'm going to just take the things that jump out at me first. First and foremost, you need to go outside and ground. They're telling me you need to put the tailbone, like the back part, the lower part of your back, needs to come in contact with a grounding source, like a tree or a stump, or sit on a rock, or sit directly on the earth. You need to ground the body first and foremost. The other thing they're suggesting is not only to ground, but you need to quiet your thinking mind down to a whisper, so that you just hear stillness while you're grounding. Just hear the stillness while you're grounding. If you get a question answered, you can always go to my link tree link in my bio and click there and offer a tip in my tip jar if you feel so inclined. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, guys. So I've had to switch over. My other browser would not allow my camera to work on YouTube for some reason. I think they just did an update. That's part of the problem. But we're now streaming from Google Chrome today through StreamYard. If I ask Justin to attend my daughter's graduation with me, will he attend? Lindsay, I get a strong yes. I get a strong yes for that, Lindsay. Yes, but ask him sooner, not later. Do not delay. Like, go do it today, right now. Go pick up the phone, call him, do it now. Sooner is much more important than later, but do it now. And be happy when you call him. Don't be anxious. Just be excited about it. Let him feel your excitement. Don't be afraid of your excitement. He needs to know that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I heard my name. Did I have a message to hear? Yes, a lot of people are hearing your name. Some of you are feeling like somebody's touching you, or a sudden breeze where there's no breeze around you. Your guides and angels are here in huge numbers. Everybody's getting guided. Doesn't matter who you think you are, where you are, you have guides, you have angels, ascended masters, multidimensional beings, both higher vibrational and lower vibrational ones that are available on this planet right now. If you are functioning in the realm of greed and control and authority and power, then you're going to have lower vibrational beings working with your energy. If you are a higher vibrational being, you work more on the spectrum of love, you'll connect to higher vibrational beings. But yes, they are trying to connect with you. And there's very simple ways you can learn to connect your guides and angels, to become sensitive to their energy, to sensitive how they present themselves to you. Such things as you might see sequences of number coming up repeatedly. You might feel like there's somebody watching you. You might feel actual symptomology where somebody's actually touching you from behind, but there's nobody there. Your guides and angels will try to reach you in the way that they can get through to you, not the way that they can't. So they'll try many different ways. You just have to become sensitive to learning to sense and feel that around you. Again, our masterclass will show you how to do that. I know. I hear you. Someone's asking, what danger is Gary in? I'm not getting that he's in any imminent danger, but he's flirting with it. He's not in any imminent danger, but he's flirting with it. But he's not in any imminent danger, but he's flirting with it. Okay, Christy's saying, I'd be grateful for any guidance. This energy is so intense for me. Okay, let me give you something that they keep giving to me. And I'll tell you, especially these next 48 hours, these energies are really intense. Emotions are causing people to say and do things they would not normally say and do. And the reason that's happening is because nobody's aware of the process. When your emotions suddenly feel like they come out of nowhere, that's because these ascension energies are amplifying what you hold inside of you, consciously or unconsciously. If you got a lot of deep down anger, then that's going to be brought to your attention to be healed or corrected. If you got deep down sadness, that's going to be amplified. If you got deep down joy, that's going to be amplified. And the way to integrate and change how these energies are affecting you is to learn 3 simple steps. 1, sit your body down. If you feel anxious, nervous, sit your body down. It's designed to follow your instructions. Your body is not you. Sit your body down. Put it into a position that it's comfortable sitting. If you want, you can sit cross-legged or in the lotus or whatever position you're most comfortable sitting in. Sit the body down, take a slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, you give your body permission to relax. Like do this. If you're watching right now, do this. Take a slow, deep breath. And when you exhale, give your body permission to relax. Let all the muscles in the body relax with your breath. This is step 1. And you continue to breathe slow and deep, giving the body permission to relax. And sometimes this can be very intense because the body wants to get really antsy, and because it's in that energy. Just continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Continue directing the body to relax more and more and more fully. You have to direct your body. That's step 1. As you get your body more relaxed, you might suddenly become aware of all the emotions that you might feel a lot of energy, especially around this heart chakra. A lot of people feeling energy around this part of the body, like a lot of anxiousness and like an upsurge of energy. You don't know what it is, but you feel it. That's this energy coming in and your body's reacting and responding to it. So what you do is you get the body relaxed, step 1. Step 2, you feel that energy and you breathe into the energy. You breathe, and as you exhale, you tell the energy, relax, be still, you are safe. You use those words to the energy, no matter how anxious, if it's frustration or anxiety or anything, slow and deeply. The key is you're teaching your body and you're teaching your energy to do what you need it to do instead of just getting caught up in it. Oh my God. You want to breathe slowly and deeply, instructing the body to relax fully and completely. And then do the same thing with the energy you feel in the body, the excitement or the anxiousness, whatever that energy is for you. Breathe again and allow the energy to relax. You can talk to the energy, say, be still, be quiet, be peaceful, and repeat that thought slowly and gently. You can be calm, quiet, peaceful, slower, slower, calmer, quieter. Repeat thoughts like that directly at the energy and keep breathing slowly and deliberately. These two steps will have an effect. The first one is you're instructing the body, you're taking authority over your body, you're directing it to relax. That's step one. Step two is you're saying to the sensations and emotions there, be still, be calm, be peaceful. And you keep breathing slowly and deeply. The key is in the breath. Slow, deep breathing. And as you keep thinking to the emotions and to the body, be still, calm, and relaxed. You can even slow your speech down so you could say it, be slow, calm, relaxed. And you keep changing the way you communicate, and you'll start to feel the emotions subsiding slowly and slowly. Now you're beginning to take authority over that energy that's being directed at you from the sun right now. You want to gain that level of a foothold where the body and the mind are responding and reacting to you instead of you reacting and responding to them. The natural order for you is that your mind and body are designed to follow your instructions. And so those are the first two steps, getting the body relaxed, using the breath to keep the body relaxed, speaking to the emotions and thoughts that are there, be still, calm, and peaceful, and be persistent. Be patient and be kind, because your mind and body is not used to having you operate it like this. Usually most people are just used to going along like a robot, right? So you might be doing this for the first time and it could be a little more difficult. But again, I would encourage you, sign up for our Masterclass 101, where you will learn in a very intimate and secure environment where you can experience reclaiming authority over your mind and body. Now, the third step is to turn to the thoughts in your mind. This is the third step. So you now calm the energy down in the body. You got the body relaxed. Now you turn to the mind and you say you say to all the thoughts there, be still, be still, be still. And you just repeat that gently and slowly into all the thoughts. Be still, be still, be still. And every time you say the word be still, feel what happens in your mind. Feel what happens to the thoughts. You go, be still, be still, be still. And any words like that, be still, be quiet, be peaceful, you're now directing the activity of the mind. So those three steps, and if you follow those three steps for any extended period of time, in our masterclass, people learn to meditate for an hour. By the end of the course, you'll be able to successfully meditate to the degree you're able to for a full hour with ease and grace. And it's really mind-blowing when you see what happens to people that have never been able to get their mind quiet before, and they got the mind that's quiet and calm and peaceful. And it's like, and they go, I don't want to come back from this. And so many times I had people say that. Oh, when you brought us back, I didn't want to come back from that peaceful state. But once you learn how to create it, you can go there and be there anytime. You can live there all the time. Literally, you can be in a peaceful state and get shit done. Believe me, you can get a lot more done in a peaceful state than you can in a fearful or anxious state. Way more, way more. Anyway, thank you for bringing up that, Christy. That whole little thing there occurred because Christy was just, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like listening to lessons. It's wonderful. Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much. Don saying, I once looked back quickly over my shoulder and saw my own body as if it was slow motion. Very weird. Saw a gnome once. I do see things once in a while. I don't understand. I just go with it. Well, Don, right now, these ascension energies are opening up spiritual faculties. Everybody's got these spiritual faculties. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance. Most of those faculties are not developed. They're there, but they're not developed because the environment didn't teach you to develop them. The environment taught you to see, to smell, to touch, to taste, to hear. The environment told you to focus on your body, which are the external senses that you have. As a result, many people are cut off from telepathy, Many people are cut off from clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. Many people are cut off from claircognizance, which is clear knowing. Many people are cut off from clairsentience, which is clear feeling. These invisible, non-physical senses that everyone has, but are often, with most people, muted. It sounds to me, though, Don, you've got yours are becoming active. Again, we focus on helping people to activate and utilize their clairs. So you can deliberately turn and call on your guardian angels. And there's a way that you can learn to perceive their presence instead of it being just a random thing, which is what it is for most people right now. Usually these mystical things happen randomly. But if you understand the nature of what you are, your authority over your mind and body, you can reclaim and reactivate these dormant senses that are the senses, your internal senses, as opposed to just living by the external senses, which is what most people struggle with. Just learning to see, smell, touch, taste, and hear using the body, but being cut off from those internal senses, which allow you to connect to God, your guardian angels, that allow you to communicate telepathically, that allow you to influence matter and energy very differently. But it sounds to me like if you're seeing things, that's clairvoyance. You've got your clairvoyance is becoming active. If you're feeling something around you, that's clairsentience. If you know something's around you, but you can't see it or feel it, but you know, that's claircognizance, right? There's these four clairs are very important to develop. We all need to develop them. You're very welcome, Amanda. Hi. What does it mean when I see waves of colors go up with each other, with each exhale inside of my eyelids? This is a great question. So what they're asking is, when they're breathing and they're meditating, they see these, on the exhale, they see this rush of colors. There's something that happens when you draw your breath into the body. And if you want to, I'll try this with us right now. Like, take a slow, deep breath and hold your breath for about 3 seconds. And as you do, put your awareness into the space in the middle of your head. Go right to the middle of your head. Bring your awareness to the middle of your head. Keep holding your breath. And then as you exhale, just feel the sensation that happens in the middle of your head. Some of you might see colors or get a feeling of dizziness or wooziness. But seeing colors or phenomena like that is a natural thing. And why that happens, you can breathe now and just, again, feel what happens when you exhale. So what happens when you draw your breath in and you hold the breath? You create a pressure in the system. That pressure translates into pressure throughout the body, including the pineal gland. So when you feel the breath body and you hold that breath, you're building pressure in the brain cavity, which puts pressure on the pineal gland, which is a piezoelectric device. It's got crystals all over it, and it electrically responds to pressure that's put upon it. So you're holding your breath, that creates pressure in there. You release your breath. It releases an energy. You create a charge, you release a charge from that organ in there. And again, we teach people how to activate their pineal glands, how to begin to access the different dimensions of information, because through the pineal gland is your third eye. So in response to your question directly, you're activating your pineal gland. So when you breathe in, you're applying pressure. When you exhale, you're releasing pressure, and you're releasing electrical charge from that gland inside. And the information that comes from that charge, you push, you release, and there's information, because when you're using that organ, you're starting to activate other dimensional gateways inside you of information. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a good response. Thank you. I have a friend I'm not sure what that word is now. Can you speak to her? I get a lot of people speaking to me. I have a friend. Her name is Saya. She's leaving her body right now. Can I speak to her? Yeah. The words I'm getting from her are, oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. She got Master Jesus with her right now. She's just this, oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. Don't, the process the body's going through is different than the process she's going through. The body's time is done. But she is, oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. She's a good soul. Yes. Taken home to the Master. Yes. Hello from South Africa. Good to see you here. Wonderful. Hi there. By the way, your friend isn't dying. She's filled with joy right now. She's just not going to have a physical body to express through. A couple days, I felt I was floating when I was walking. It was really odd. Yeah, that's when you're moving into your soul body. You're moving to your energy field. You see, your body does not contain you. You contain your body. And with this ascension energy, a lot of people are being moved into their soul field, which is the field of energy that you are. You are the energy around the body. You've been conditioned to think you are the body. You've been conditioned to think you are your thoughts, but you are not your body. You are not your thoughts. You are a soul. Again, you can learn all about this process of connecting to your energy, your soul, and learning to see, hear, feel, and know from the soul perspective and not from your biology. Again, so I highly encourage you to sign up for our 102 masterclass, where you will learn the process of connecting to your guides, your angels, learning how to meditate, learning how to release old emotions from your body, releasing old emotions from your mind, changing and altering patterns of behavior that have been around for some people for years, and you can let them go in just in a few short weeks. Literally, it's pretty amazing to watch. Bear witness to. I channel the ascended masters through the course. Okay, do we do this here? Just a moment. Hang on here. We're getting caught up here. Wow, that's great. Hi, guys. Good to see you this morning. My sis is worried about April 8th. Any info on the fear there? Stop it. You have to understand there is an organization on this planet that is running all of your governments right now. All of your governments are being run by this organization that has a vested interest in keeping you in fear. This upcoming spiritual event, and it is a spiritual event where you may harness higher frequencies of energy for your creative processes, every one of you. Good or not so good, you all have the same opportunity to receive these higher frequencies of energy. Do not fear something simply because somebody is telling you to be afraid of it. They will posture themselves and have you hide from the very essence that is seeking to elevate your consciousness up. Be present with that great light that shall come when the conjunction happens between those heavenly forms and the energy flows through all 9 of those bodies to you on this beautiful, humble earth. Understand you have a great opportunity to receive energy like never before on this earth with this particular event. There will be some minor changes around the planet as a result of this energy. It is quite natural and normal and has occurred many times before. But what you need to focus on is the receiving of the higher spiritual frequencies being transmitted through this matrix of alignment that is going to occur on what you call your April the 8th. Do not get yourself caught up in the trumpets of fear that they would have you believe. Watch out. There are many that would have you live in fear. Be mindful of them. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to receive such a blessing in a very small space of time. Wow. Thank you so much for that. That was a group called The Ascended that just stepped in. Thank you so much for that. Do I live in Marietta, Georgia? No, I don't. I am right now I'm down in Mexico, and I will be back up in Canada in about a month and a half's time. So I'm a migrator. Yes, I hear you. Thank you. Would my guides have a message for me? They've had many messages for you. What would you like a message about? What would you like a message about? The simplest thing is you must learn to be quiet, to be still, to be peaceful. So many of you have gotten disconnected from that heavenly place inside yourself, the place where you cannot be disturbed by thought nor matter. You must learn to go back to that place inside yourself, that place where you reside in the love of your own bliss, your connection to your source, the connection to your source, which is bliss. Wow, thank you. Have I written a book? We have written several books, yes. They're not ready. Cannot talk about it right now. How can I best prepare to receive these higher frequencies? This is a great question. Make certain you're properly hydrated. A few days before, make sure you're properly hydrated. You've eaten mostly living food. Stay away from cooked and boiled foods. Eat as much raw food as you can in the 3 days leading up. So start around the 5th of April. Go more into fresh, live, vital food, fruits, vegetables that are not cooked. Eat as much of that. Proper hydration and grounding. If you can, wherever you are on the eclipse, put your hand in touch with a tree or your feet on the ground. But if you can be physically in touch with the ground, nothing between your feet and the earth, that would be ideal. Proper hydration, grounding, proper nutrition, the 3 days preceding and the day of. Make certain you remain, and when you receive those energies, be conscious about receiving them. You can easily close your eyes and receive that energy, but let yourself receive it. I personally will be actually watching when the actual conjunction happens. I will literally be watching for that few minutes. It's about a 4-minute conjunction. And if anybody scares you about looking at that, be very cautious, because there's a practice called sun gazing. I encourage you to go check it out, called sun gazing, where you can actually stare directly in the sun for the last 5 to 7 minutes of the day and the first 5 to 7 minutes of the morning. And your eyes will not be affected. In fact, your eyes will actually be hindered, unhindered by that energy coming from the sun. So please keep that in mind. Do not believe what they tell you. If they're speaking fear to you, be cautious. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. Gotta say that I'm still here. There we go. Hi, guys. No worries. No worries. She's okay. Just going down. My husband and I want to have another child and relocate to Georgia. Big changes. Any guidance? That's wonderful. I get just all this excitement. This child you guys are going to have is going to be really special. I mean, every child's really special, but for you guys, they're choosing you very carefully. A lot of people think they choose children. Children choose you, right? They choose you. No matter the circumstance that a woman might get pregnant under, a child is choosing you for a reason. You're not choosing them. The child chooses you. You're in alignment energetically. So keep that in mind. No child is anything other than a miracle. No child is anything other than a miracle. There's going to be a lot of excitement for you guys. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun in Georgia. It's going to be a lot of fun for you guys. Sorry, I got this party going on about it. Hearing all these party horns in the background in my head. I appreciated myself. Yeah, a lot of people are having out-of-body experiences and not being able to figure out what to do about it. Someone's asking, hi, William, just wanted to ask, will I be moving in the near future, maybe outside of Canada? Not in the near future. Not in the near future. I'm getting like 8 to 9 months. I'm showing 8/9 months, what I'm being shown. That's not the near future in my mind. Anyway, near future would be like 3 or 4 months to my mind, but I'm getting 8 to 9 months. And yes, it will be outside of Canada. It is sweet to know. A lot of people don't realize children choose their parents. Children choose to come into your life. Why do you think that happens? It doesn't happen by chance. Children choose to come into your life. No matter the circumstances under which you might get pregnant, the child is choosing you for a very good reason. They're choosing you. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that a wondrous thing? No matter your situations, your circumstances, your child is choosing you because they want to have that experience with you that they can't have with anybody else in this physical dimension. That's why they choose you. Children are incredible miracles, wonderful things, beautiful beings. Thank you so much. Can you answer medical questions? Waiting for results on a mass. I can only channel information I get about medical situations and circumstances. We've had healings happen live on the show. We've had emotional healings. We've had physical healings happen live on the show. Again, if you want to join me, you can certainly send a request to join, and I'll be more than happy to take your question or consideration. But if I tune into that, yep, you have to change your eating. You have to change what you are eating. You are supporting that mass. It's part of you that, yes, this mass had its foundation in a very early event in your childhood. This mass that you're experiencing originated emotionally in your early childhood. It's been ignored. Whatever happened, that event was in your childhood. I'm not going to disclose what I'm getting, but that event caused an emotional response that you stored and stuck in that part of your body, and it's remained there since. And now that emotion has been suppressed and suppressed and suppressed so often it's now become this mass. You need to learn how to release the emotion that's the foundation of the measurable conditions that they're diagnosing. They're observing what the effect is. They don't know what the cause is. The effect is obvious, but the cause is not so obvious. Medical science only looks at the effect, it does not treat. Because Lisa's asking, what should I do about my sister? Thank you for that super chat, Lisa. Send her love. You need to just drop all of your fear around her. Spend 15 minutes, spend 15 minutes of your day where you have nothing but love and joy in your heart for her and her happiness. Pray for her joy, pray for her happiness. But don't focus on what you're afraid of. Stop that. You're hurting your sister. When you are afraid about what's going to happen to somebody, that might be a normal response, but that fear contributes to their troubles. Your emotions affect people. You need to spend 15 minutes a day and just be in the energy of how much you love and adore your sister. And anytime she comes to mind, just think, I love and adore my sister. Let that be your mantra for the next 7 days. I love and adore my sister. Anytime a negative thought or a fear comes up about her, I love and adore my sister. Replace it with that. I love and adore my sister. And keep replacing anytime any judgment, any fear, anything comes up. I love and adore my sister. And really transmit that to her. Like, I love and adore you. Transmit that idea to her as you do it. Anytime, I love and adore you. I love and adore you. Keep that energy alive. And you're going to affect her in a profound way. And then you're going to come back here and you're going to tell us, because we know what will happen. We know what will happen when you do that. So do that. Please do that, Lisa. Do that for yourself and for your sister. I love and adore you. Let that be your only mantra about your sister. Let that be the only thoughts in your mind. Whenever she comes to mind, I love and adore my sister. Because that's creating an energy. And when you keep thinking it and going, every time she comes up, all you have to send her is, I love and adore my sister. She's going to receive the energy of love and adoration, which is going to shift the energy of her situation from what it is into something new. You got to give her that little nudge, right? Because you can't deal with her directly. I know that. But you can deal with her indirectly, energetically, because you will affect her. Whether you like it or not, folks, you affect the people around you with every thought you think. Every thought you think creates an energy. to be mindful of what you think about the people that you claim to love. Because what you think and believe affects people around you. So simple and so true. Thank you for that, Lisa. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, do we have somebody who wants to come live? No, not yet. We do have people that are here. Hi, guys. Good to see you here. Wonderful. Hi, William. Struggling a lot right now. Any message from Spirit? Hi, Kilana. Okay, Kilana, take a deep breath right now. Like sit down, lean back in your chair. Take a deep breath right now. We're going to do this with you. Take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs completely. And when you exhale, let your body relax. Give all your muscles permission to relax. Let your face and shoulders relax. Give the whole body permission to relax. Yes, I know you've got these things going on, but we're going to get to that in a second, okay? Get the body relaxed. Now turn your attention to the mind, all that thinking and emotion, all that anxiousness and uncertainty that's going on in you. Turn your attention and feel where that is in your body. Feel where that is in your body right now. That's it. Just feel where your anxiousness, go towards it. Don't be afraid of it. Feel the anxiousness, the fear. Look at it and speak these words to your anxiousness. I'm with you. I love you. And I will take care of you. Communicate that thought to your anxiousness. Repeat it slowly and deliberately. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. And repeat that 4 or 5 times directly into your anxiousness. Slowly and deliberately. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. And just allow the thoughts, the emotions that are there to receive those thoughts from you. And then describe in the comment section what you felt. You'll probably feel your energy immediately shifting and changing because you're now changing what's going on in the system. Most people don't know they can change the way their mind is thinking at any moment. You can. You can change the way your emotions are functioning in a moment. You can change the way your body's functioning in a moment if you understand the simple fundamental steps. And we teach you those steps in our Masterclass 102 called Liberation, which begins April the 6th. I encourage you to go sign up for that Masterclass right now. If you want to really get a handle on the things that are frustrating your life, finding out how to change your energy will change your life. It really will. It really, really will. Oh, thank you for that wonderful happy heart on my head and the roses. Thank you. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Oh, somebody's asking. I'd love to hear any message from my guides may have for me regarding my next partnership. You need to be like an open cup for this partnership. You need to be like an open cup, but open to receiving love, joy, prosperity, and fulfillment. Love, joy, prosperity, and fulfillment. You need to be open and receptive. You are open and receptive for this partnership to receive love, joy, and fulfillment. Love, joy, prosperity, fulfillment. Be open to it. Hello, Michael. We have new buyers for our house, and they're going to be the ones to buy it. I'm really happy. See how quickly that happened? You came on last Saturday, I think, and the deal had fallen through with the other people. And what did they say to you? Say, stay in a state of joy, love, and grace. Have no fear. People don't know how to let go of their fear. People don't know how to even change their energy. I'm so happy for you. This is going to go really smoothly. Stay in gratitude. Be thankful for these people. Be thankful already. The deal is done. Be thankful. Be grateful now. Don't wait for it to happen. Be grateful now. Your gratitude is an energy that affects everything, just as your fear is an energy and will affect everything. This is true for all human beings. What you think and feel is affecting all in your life right now. And you want to get to this place of gratitude right now. So happy for you. So grateful that that happened so quickly again. Congratulations. That's normal. That's the way life is supposed to be. In a fearless state, miracles happen. In a fearless state, miracles happen. Hear those words again. In a fearless state, miracles happen. So when you feel fear, you can change the energy of your fear with love. And again, we teach you how to change emotions from one state to another in Masterclass 102, Liberation. Again, sign up for the class. It begins in just a couple more weeks from now. You want to get signed up. Oh, Carmen, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that on TikTok. Thank you so, so much. Remember to share this live event with other people. Remember to keep in mind, we go live every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We were late today because we had some technical issues, but generally speaking, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, we go live here on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And then on the Tuesday and Thursday evenings, I go live on TikTok only at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yes, wonderful. I started losing my hair recently. Could you tell me what I need to do, please? Kayla, two things you need to do. One is you need to be grateful towards your hair. I'm being told selenium. Someone's telling me selenium right now. You need to take selenium. Your body's needing selenium. It's needing selenium. Yeah, again, just trying to clear this blockage up here. You got a bit of a blockage going on in the fear. You have to release the fear. Your fear needs you. This is happening because there's a part of you that needs your attention. Things don't happen by chance. There's a part of you inside that needs your attention. It's afraid. And you need to go into that part that's afraid, and you need to extend love. I wish you could come on live with me right now. We could do something right here, right now. So what you want to do is feel that fear. Tell the fear it's going to be okay. You need to talk to your fear. Then anytime that fear comes up, that part that's afraid inside, say, everything's going to be okay because I love you. Communicate that thought. And you need to take more selenium. Whoever said that, you need selenium. I don't know why selenium, but that's what came in. Selenium for you. Oh, cool. Someone saying, we would love to have our landlord keep us for another year. Would she be available? Of course she's available. Are you available to stay for another year? Are you available? Yes, you must make yourself available to her. Let her know this. We are available to stay for another year. Will you have us? Ask her in that fashion. We are available to stay with you for another year. Will you have us? You will have it. Be available for her. Someone's saying, should we get a friend for our pig or give him to a sanctuary with more space and pigs? Wow. Your pig's not going to be very happy about that. They're very intelligent animals. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Lori. Wow, thank you for subscribing on TikTok. Appreciate that. It supports the channel and helps keep us coming live like this. So you have to understand how much this being loves you. You have a relationship with this being now. And because yes, I understand. You want to have it with its own kind. If you're going to do this, you need to have a communication with it. You need to have a communication with this being before you do this. I got this really strong echo coming into my right ear now. There's yeah, hello. Yeah, so I got somebody coming in my right ear right now. So yeah, open. He says he's open to it, but you need to discuss it with him first. You need to discuss this with your pig first. But he's totally open to it. Yes, he'll miss you very, very much if you choose to do that. But yeah, totally open to it. Never been asked that question about that before. That's very fascinating. If you click on the link on the profile, scroll down to masterclasses. Yes. So for those of you who want to register for the masterclasses, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com or torontomedium.com, and you can click on the courses and you get a full course description there. You've got about 2 weeks left to register. Again, learning to run your own mind and your own body and your own emotions is essential for living in this human dimension. If you can't run your own mind, then the world will run it for you. If you can't moderate your own thinking and your own emotions, the world will do it for you. You know, and yet you came here with the capability to run your own mind and body. But yeah, williammichaelforbes.com, and you can register there. Thank you. We are thankful. You're very welcome. I'm so happy for you. It happened so quickly. They were so concerned about their house not being able to sell because the deal fell through with one couple. And they asked, I don't know who answered the question for her, but they said, just go into a state of love and gratitude. The next people will come quickly, very quickly. I'll just be grateful, excited, and happy. And well, here it is, not even 2 days later, and they got somebody else ready to buy the house now. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to block them. There we go. There we go. And there's another one, eh? Oh, I see. Hide. Well, now I'm going to have to. This is on somebody's on Facebook. Okay, well, I'll delete the comment for now. So for those of you that are on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, I will not directly message you for money or readings. I will not directly message you for cryptocurrency. I will not ask you for that. The only way I will promote what I'm doing or encourage you to get a reading, it will be here on my live event. I will not do that to you through a direct message. So watch out, because there are scammers that have pretended to be me. Be safe there, because there's lots of people that are just caught up in that whole materialism thing. That's wonderful. So glad. You're very welcome, Vertical. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carmen. Thank you. I thank you too. Yeah, selenium's a mineral, but that's just what they're telling me to tell you. Yeah, if you want to send a request, if you Kenyon, if you got at least 1,000 subscribers, you can request to come on live with me, and we'll do a quick healing here. I don't mind letting my guides and angels do that. We're always open to that. How do I release the fear for overlooking a financial mistake, worrying about the outcome? Okay, thank you for that question. Who's asking that question? I can't quite see who it is. If you want to release a fear, first you got to find out, because every emotion lives somewhere in your body. Every emotion that you've had in your whole life lives somewhere in your body until you release it. So this fear around money lives somewhere in your body right now. So I want you to close your eyes and think about the situation with the money and feel where that fear is in your body right now. Now you have to decide where it is. Is it in the heart? Is it in the head? Where's that fear living in your body? Doesn't matter where it is, but wherever that fear lives in your body, turn your attention there. Become aware of the space that that fear occupies in your body. Feel the space that that fear occupies in your body. Anybody's got fear, you can do this, by the way. So feel the space that that fear occupies in your body. And as you become aware of that space, think these thoughts to that fear. You are perfectly safe. I am managing the situation for you, and everything is going to come out perfectly. You're perfectly safe. I'm managing everything, and it's going to come out perfectly. Communicate that thought to your fear slowly and deliberately, like you really mean that thought, and you'll feel the energy of the fear shift almost immediately. Once you feel that fear energy shifting, the corresponding events in your environment that are connected to that emotion will undergo a corresponding change. In our masterclass series, we have our students keep an evidence journal so they can track where they affect changes in their mind and body and how it shows up in the world around them. Because every time you make a change in your mind or your emotional field, it changes and corresponds to something in your environment. And it's quite beautiful when you start realizing, oh, I can change in here and out there it changes. It's really quite a natural phenomenon. It's very miraculous too. Miracles are natural. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hi there. Thank you for subscribing, Lori. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Someone saying, not feeling myself, feeling insecurities like a teenager, doubt and worry about my kids. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. First of all, there's nothing wrong with any of you. You have ideas and beliefs that are in conflict with who you truly are, and you're perceiving that right now. But a lot of people, you're receiving these new energies, okay? There is a new energy coming into this planet right now, and will be getting more intense. You need to learn to sit your body down when you're feeling anxious and nervous. That's your body reacting and responding to the energy it doesn't understand. Your body does not understand about spiritual energy. Your body doesn't even understand that your mind is not real. Your body believes that what you think in your mind is as real as what's in the world. And you need to teach your mind and body how you need them to be, especially with these incoming energies. You need to teach your body to be still, to be quiet, to be peaceful. You need to teach your mind to be still, to be quiet, to be peaceful. You need to teach that. The Ascended Masters will walk you through step by step during our meditations and our master classes, how you can learn to get this anxiousness, these emotions that are coming in, and integrate them in a constructive and positive way. But a lot of people are feeling that energy, that excitement, something's not right, something's going on. There's something amazing happening on this planet. There's something incredible happening in our consciousness, and just nobody's being taught how to understand it. We teach what ascension is and how to utilize the power that's coming into this planet for your own creative process here. So sit down with your anxiousness and say, it's okay. I'm going to manage this. No matter what you think, no matter what you feel, no matter what you believe, I'm going to manage these things. You need to speak to the emotion. You need to speak to the body. You need to assure it, because it's designed to listen to you. Your body's designed to listen to you. It's not your master, it's your servant. But that's part of our emotional release process too. In our Masterclass 102, you learn how to release old emotions from the body, because some people hold emotions from childhood. Some people hold emotions from 10 years ago. Some people hold emotions from an event that happened, in another lifetime. And if you don't know how to release old emotions from the body, then you're going to be stuck with those emotions, recreating the same stuff, different day sort of stuff. You don't have to hold on to old emotions. Let them go. How are we doing here time-wise, guys? I got to be mindful. I have other considerations to deal with. Let's see. Yeah, I got 45 minutes here. Okay. So we still got a few minutes to hang out with each other. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, your doubt and worry is not who you are. Your doubt and worry is not who you are. Please understand that. Your emotions are not you. Your body is not you. The thoughts in your mind are not you. The thoughts in your mind are information you've gained through your 5 senses in this physical dimension. Your emotions are the energetic responses to thoughts and experiences your body's had. You are a soul, a spirit of universal light, love. You have natural autonomy over the thoughts in your mind, the emotions they create, and what your body can or cannot do. You have natural autonomy, but you have not been taught that you can control your thinking, because you've allowed your thinking to be controlled by others. Your school and educational systems constantly control your thinking for you, so you don't believe you can change or control your own thinking. It is time to awaken that you are a soul. You have a mind, you have a body, you have energy to use, but you are not the mind. You are not the body. You are not the emotions. You have these instruments of creation at your disposal, and you must learn how to use them, not simply allow them to be used by the world around you. You are a beautiful sentient being, each and every one of you. We want you to know that. We want you to know that unequivocally, that you are a function of love and creation, living in a physical dimension through which you can manifest your ideas. Thank you. Hey, hello, Con. First time tuning in from West Virginia. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for your time and for being here for everyone. May I please have a reading? I'd truly be grateful for anything. Hello, Montana Lee Parsons. Again, it's not so much as a full reading. If you want a full reading with me, you want to go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. You can book a half-hour, 1-hour session with me. But I will give you information that's coming to me right now for you. And it's funny how much of this is so similar to so many of you, because many of you are stuck in the same challenges as the other. There is a fairly large stand of trees that you go to. There's a fairly large stand of trees that you go to regularly. You need to go and sit there. Bring a chair, if you can. Sit amongst these trees. Breathe, relax, and communicate to the energy around you. I am open and receptive to hearing and knowing what is needed at this time. These are nature spirits that want to communicate with you. Some people call them fairies. Some people call them gnomes. There's different names, but there's also different types of these nature spirits, devas. They want to connect and communicate with you. You need to go in amongst these trees, sit in a chair, be open and receptive, and communicate. I'm open and receptive to receiving. And then you'll begin to experience a very different world than the one that you're quite familiar with. Wow, thank you. Thank you from West Virginia. Please tell me what I experienced. It felt like I was floating around instead of walking. Hi, Lori. Yeah, Lori, this is happening a lot. You are an energy that's living through a physical body. A lot of people are shifting into the energy. If you, excuse me, just to understand, you are moving in and out now. You're coming from inside and outside, and it feels weird, like that, right? That's because you're now the energy around the body. You haven't learned to work with your energy body because you've been so accustomed to being a physical body. Come to our Masterclass 102 and learn what is really going on and how you can utilize that perspective of your consciousness to articulate profound changes in your mind, in your body, and in your environment. Because from the perspective of energy, you can influence matter intimately and more profoundly than you can as just a believing you're just a body. From the realm of energy, you affect matter directly. From the realm of matter, you're affected by energy. And most people believe they are the body, they are the mind, so they feel like they have no or little control over their lives. But you are not your mind, you're not your body, you are this beautiful being of energy. You are a soul. And you're shifting in and out of that now. You're awakening. And that's what's going on. Today was called Awakening Suddenly, when my guardian angel John taught me that 2 billion people are suddenly awakening right now. And it's confusing and frightening and scary because you're having these experiences and you don't know what's going on. But there are simple, easy to follow mechanisms for learning to teach your mind and teach your body and to teach your energy to follow your direction instead of you being subjective to it all the time, which is what most people are doing. Most people are subjective to the mind and body. Hi, Don. Yeah, it's an energy. You're going through an energy change right now, Don. You're going through everybody's going through physical changes. Not to mention chemically and other ways, people are being affected by the environment. There are people in positions of authority that are so entrenched in their own greed, in their own self-centeredness, that they have subjugated many people to unnecessary procedures and processes that are causing very difficult times for many people. Right? I'm wording that very carefully, deliberately. They wanted me to do that. Yes, your dog does love you back very much. Financially, will things get better in 2024? If you can change your energy. See, it's not about out there getting better. You must learn to change your energy. Come take 102 Masterclass Liberation. Sign up today, WilliamMichaelForbes.com. Sign up for 102 Masterclass Liberation. Change your energy. You change your internal energy. It's connected to everything in your world. Every emotion you have inside you from the time you were conceived to now, if you're holding on to certain emotions, they are parts of your life. They are represented by events, circumstances, and people that happen. The things that happen in your life are connected to emotions that are happening within you. Really. And most of the emotions that are happening within you were given to you by television and radio and news and entertainment. Most of what you think and feel, you didn't even choose. It's no wonder so many of you are confused, because most of what's happening wasn't your own choosing. It was programmed into your mind from The Walking Dead and from The 100 and all these shows that perpetuate fear and terror. All this so-called entertainment where you watch people beat each other senseless in a ring. That's not entertainment, that's barbarism. They're doing the same thing they did in Rome today. The same thing's happening. The same people are in charge. But they're about to go for a big downfall. There's a downfall coming for these people, and they know it. They know it big time. This mass awakening has not happened in 2,000 years. Thank you so much. I do understand I'm not alone here. That being said, will I be with a life partner, a companion? Again, you want certain things, but you're waiting for it to happen out there. It's got to happen inside you first. Do you want a partner? How does it feel? How do you feel having a partner right now? You have to understand, energy organizes matter. When my guardian angel John told me that 4 years ago, he said, William, emotion is the fifth state of energy, and it organizes solids, molecules, solids, liquids, gases, emotions, organizing all matter. It's organizing all matter. So whatever emotions you have or whatever emotions you have or don't have what is in your life right now because of the emotional energy that you're attached to. And you can change your emotional energy. Masterclass 102, its primary focus is to empower people to liberate themselves from subjectivity to emotional energy and to create deliberately with it. Go sign up. Don't waste time. Don't take my word. Come and listen to the Ascended Masters train and instruct you with our other mediums that are part of the program. It's a 3-week program. It's a very intense and mind-blowing program. I cannot tell you how many times people have just broken open like a brand new flower on a spring day. It's just a beautiful thing to watch. You did not come here to suffer. You came here to create. So yeah, you must shift the energy you have around partnership. Feel the delight of it. Own it. Let your whole body tingle with it. Yes, how this feels. And it shall be done. And it shall be done very quickly. The more intense the emotion, the shorter the time frame it does for happening. The more intense the emotion, the shorter the time frame for the event happening. That's why people that are really angry or really upset will outburst, because the energy is so intense that it causes almost an immediate effect in time and space. That works the same way for powerful, positive feelings. You get connected to a really powerful and positive feeling. Oh my God, you get into that, you're going to watch powerful, positive things happen through you and around you. Just as on the not so good feelings, the same process is true. Negative or positive emotion, the process is universal of creation. Emotion organizes matter. Hi there. Hi there. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Thank you. Was he answering my question? I missed the beginning. Yeah, your question was answered. I'm not in memory mode. Understand? I just let information flow through me. I'm a spiritual medium. And mediumship is a skill like any other skill. You learn it by practicing and allowing you do it. Whether you're a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, you have to practice, and you improve, right? There are certainly mediums on this planet that can exceed in skill to what I'm doing, but I don't know very many that channel the number of beings that I channel. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Remember, thumbs up, like, subscribe. That's important for other people, not for me. When you like, subscribe, when you share, you put this information to more human beings that need this information. And for those of you that have been with me, we got some people here that with us from the very beginning, and you've watched how things have evolved and changed, and how things have grown slowly and steadily over these last 4 or 5 years. And it's the information getting to people that's been more important. We go live, like I said, 4 times a week. Well, now 6 times a week. It's not the time to be thinking about what's in it for me. The time is what does humanity need at this time? That's where we are. What does humanity need? And that's what they're coming to me with, providing the information to those that are open and ready and receptive to receiving it, right? But you can support the channel because this is what I do for a living. I allow this information to flow through me, and I'm going to do this for the rest of this biological lifetime. Hi there. Good to see you. Hi. Oh, thank you so much, Joy, one of my subscribers. You've been such a support. Thank you so much for helping people out. There's so many comments and questions coming through. I can't moderate them all, but thank you so much for your support, Joy, and Drusilla and SJK on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much. It really does help to moderate that. What is an example of a healing that you offer? Well, that's unique and distinct. It's intimately personal and extremely unique. We've had people come on live a woman last year was in intense and chronic pain for 10 years. She'd been in a tractor trailer accident, and she's been in chronic pain for 10 years. She came on live, and I think it was Archangel Raphael and the Ascended came in and did a healing with her. And she experienced being pain-free for the first time in 10 years. I have no control over what the healing is going to be for the individual. I have absolutely no control over that. I allow the energy that flows through to do the work through you, and the energy that you allow, because you have to allow it. So it depends. I've had people who couldn't walk for 10 years or a couple of years. They go through a process and they're out walking. We've had students who have experienced that in a reading where they've been given guidance and direction and their body's healed. I have no control over what's going to be healed or how it's going to be healed. The spirit within you does the work. I myself can do nothing. The spirit does the work. I allow it to flow through me, and you must allow it to flow through you in order for it to work for you as well. But it's not it's the spirit that does the work. I don't even know how I do that. I just know that something reacts and responds to my thought. But it's the consciousness that does the work, not me. So it depends. We've had people come last week. We had somebody come on with an intense fear about failure, about creativity, and that fear was gone in a couple minutes. We had another woman whose son had passed away a couple years ago, and she was debilitated and devastated. And she had her son come and meet her where she was. She actually saw and experienced her son's presence with her, and her joy was released again. She was now realized her son is not dead. He's just not in a physical body. So the healing is not a specific thing. It's unique to every individual. You know, whether it's eyes, ears, nose, heart, soul, mind, body, relationship, house. You see these things happen all the time. Somebody here, they asked about their house last week. The deal fell through. They asked for a message. They got a message, and now somebody knew it. And it's unique. There's no one size fits all. The only thing that's common to every form of healing is the same spirit is involved in all of it. If you want to call it the Spirit of God, then it's the Spirit of God. But it's the same spirit in all things. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hi, William. How are you doing? It's Lister. Hi, Lister. Good to see you, darling. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is it possible to get a recording of a live? Yes, Lucy, it is possible to get a recording of a live, but we would have to arrange it. What I'm usually doing now is I'm downloading the live recordings, and then we're creating short videos out of them. And we have so much material that it's hard to keep up with, because again, we're going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings, and Saturdays. So it's a lot of information and material. I mean, I can't track it all. My partner's doing most of the setting up of the video clips, but it is possible, if you know the date and time of a specific live event and what exactly you're looking for from it, I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Excuse me, just decline that. There we go. Hang on, guys. There we go. Just put this on do not disturb. I won't take WhatsApp calls. If you want to come live with me, you can do so through the requesting on the TikTok interface. You can request to come live with me, or you can go over to YouTube, and I can post an invite link on YouTube, which I've done already. Copy. I can post an invite link, and you can join me live here on StreamYard. So you've got those two choices, because I know you have to have 1,000 followers apparently to be able to come on live with me. If you don't have 1,000 followers, then go over to my YouTube channel and request an invite link, and I'll send you an invite link, and you can come on live that way. But I will not take a WhatsApp call live. But thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much again. Any of the live events held here on TikTok, remember the date and time of the TikTok event, and the live event will be on my YouTube channel under the lives section. Thank you so much for helping other people out. Really appreciate it. Hi, William. Do I know why you were told November last night in your thoughts? Because that's the time they wanted you to know it was going to happen. That's the time they wanted you to know it's going to happen in November. They're saying also that it can be changed if you need to make a change in it. You can completely reconfigure this. They're saying you can completely reconfigure the outcome. SJK saying your physical healings are impressive, but it's the deep spiritual, mental, emotional healings that you facilitate that are the bigger gift. Conspicuous versus inconspicuous benefits. Yes, very true. Thank you, SJK. Appreciate that. Yes, I know. I don't do any healing. It's the spirit that works through me and through you that does the work, literally. I can take credit for being the facilitator, and I'm delighted and honored and privileged to be able to bring Master Jesus or Buddha or Raphael or God or the other deities that will work with you in your request. And I'm honored and privileged to be that vehicle. And I'm going to be this vehicle for the rest of this biological lifetime. And it's a delight. I do love it when it happens. It's pretty amazing. Hi, are you able to tell me if my business will be successful? Thank you. Hi, Lizzie. Lizzie, I can tell you your business can be successful. I can tell you that till the cows come home. But your business will only be successful when you get into the energy of its success. Because the energy of its success, you feeling that, when you can feel the energy of your business succeeding, that energy is going to change what you think. It's going to change what you say. It's going to change what you do. It's going to change what you attract. Emotion organizes our experiences. Emotion is organizing all of our experiences. When you can learn to regulate your own emotional energy, learn to regulate your thinking mind, and coordinate those two, you can perform your natural God-given function as a creator. You came here to create. Every one of us came here to create, not to be a puppet or a rag doll thrown around by somebody. You're a divine creator. You just have to remember that wonderful possibility. Hi. Let's see here. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Hi. I'm finding it very difficult to be in a room with people that talk poorly and judge. That's understandable. Remember, they're in pain. That's most people in watching the Kardashians, watching Big Brother, watching all those shows that teach you to judge and criticize. Shut your darn televisions off. Stop watching the crap they're programming you to live. And so many of you are suffering and unhappy, not because you wanted to be, but you've been programmed to be. With those people that are doing that, be kind and courteous to them, because they know not what they do. They don't even know what their effects of their actions are. They don't even evaluate what they're doing. And Satan, if I can use that term, the devil, knows that by putting fear, gossip, and criticism and judgment in people's minds, that he can manipulate and control you into being an agent of fear and gossip. But forgive them. They don't know any better, Joy. They really don't know any better. And have compassion for them. Have compassion for them. I think it's time for me to finish up today. So true. Thank you. You literally changed my thoughts and feelings after I was scammed. My whole life savings. Yes, I'm not sure. I forgave them and was able to not give up on life. Oh, I remember you. I don't know your name. I'll keep your name private. So this is a woman that came into our masterclass series. She found out that somebody was using my picture to pretend they were me and scammed her out of a bunch of money. And it devastated her. This guy manipulated her for 2 years. And then she finds the real me, and she comes in our courses, and all of her anger, all of her fear, all of her is gone. Now her life is fulfilling again, because she's not caught up in the energy of the fear that this person put her in. Once you can change your emotions, you can change your life. Thank you so much for reminding me of that. There's so many of you that have made profound transformations and changes in your life simply by taking our master classes. And I would encourage anybody to go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com or torontomedium.com, and check out our courses. Sign up for Masterclass 102, Liberation. Starts in about 2 weeks' time. And 2 weeks goes by really fast, so sign up sooner rather than later. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, I'm so glad that I've helped you a lot. That's wonderful. Yes. Anything about the pottery I can move towards for the best outcome. Anything about my pottery I can move towards about the best outcome. Yes. How would the best outcome feel? What would it look like? You need to create the energy. Without the energy, it won't happen. You can say affirmations, I'm a millionaire, I'm successful. You can say that a million times, but if there's no tangible, concrete, emotional energy, it won't happen. You are a creator. You can create, and you can generate the energy. You can generate the energy to make that happen. You got to generate that energy of successful pottery business. It's interesting you mentioned pottery. Driving by a country road out here and found a bunch of pottery barns. Beautiful. Thank you. I said I needed something for my soul, and there you were. Yeah, that happens a lot. There are no coincidences. They left. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. I do have compassion for those and send them, but I allow myself to feel hurtful gossip. Yeah, get out of the room then. Walk away from them. Get out of the energy. Just excuse yourself. You don't have to sit around and subject yourself to that. Leave them with their pain. You don't have to be part of their pain. It's not your responsibility to make them change, but you can certainly get up and just, I'm just not going to participate in this, and just politely leave, right? Because they won't understand. William, I want to tell you that after listening to you, there is pure joy in my heart. I'm so glad to hear that. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. How do I take a walk with inspiration? Put a smile on your face. Just a smile on your face will change your energy a small amount. The bigger you make your smile, the bigger the change. You can feel the change in your energy. Do it. Smile. 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 You feel your energy change when you smile. And then let the energy of that smile be the inspiration. Walk with excitement, enthusiasm. Because what you do with your mind and what you do with your body creates your energy. What you do with your mind, what you do with your body generates the energy that it's going to live in. And the nature and quality of your thoughts is part of that, right? Well, guys, I'm going to need to head out today. I'm so grateful. Thank you to my new subscribers today on YouTube, TikTok. Thank you for coming and joining me live on Facebook. I'm going to be using the YouTube, Google Chrome interface from now on. It seems to work very, very well. And I'll look forward to seeing all of you guys. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. I will have a beautiful day. And you guys too. Remember, today is a brand new day. Now is a brand new moment. Have yourselves a wonderful, a joyful day. And I will see each and every one of you on Wednesday's edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. And if you're on TikTok, I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.